Well, hi guys, and I'm sorry I didn't make a video like I promised I would, because I was going to make a video about me stretching my ears, because I went from an 18 to a 14, and yeah, this is how big it is. It's not very big. You can simply just Google it and you can see how big they are. But yeah, I did that probably 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And you're not supposed to leave the tapers in for that long, but because they're so small, it doesn't really matter. So yeah. But when I size up again, which will be Monday, I'm going up to a size 10. And yes, I am skipping sizes, but I'm not like skipping them so drastically, so it'll be okay. Sorry. Seeing what she's doing. So it'll be okay. But basically, this video is kind of about what to expect while you're doing it, because a lot of people think you just stretch them and that's it. But really, once you stretch them, you have to clean them every day. Because I even skipped cleaning them for one day, and they smell sort of bad the next day. But I usually clean mine once in the morning and once at night. And what I use is Dial antibacterial soap, and you could use like any ear care cleaner, and if you use soap, make sure it's not scented soap or liquid soap, because that's not going to work. And I just basically clean here. And I took these out after 3 or 4 days because I was letting them rest for a little. And I was going to size up like a week ago, but because this ear started to bleed because I've had my ears pierced for 3 years and I'm not used to it, I decided to wait another week, and now this one's perfectly fine, so I'm sizing up Monday. So that's why I waited 2 weeks. And once you get bigger and if you have a stretching kit, once it comes with tunnels, then I'd say wait 3 to 4 days or until your ears aren't sore and they're not red or anything to put the actual plugs in, well, tunnels. So you're not leaving these in for too long because you're not supposed to. But since they're so small, it's okay. So what I'm doing is I went from 18, so I have 14 in right now, so then I'm going 10, 14, yeah, 10, 6, then 2, then I'm going 0, and I'm skipping like one size every time, so I'll probably wait 2 weeks, or depending on how my ears are doing, to size up again. But I'm using one of my friend's stretching kits, so they're stainless steel, and when you do clean them out, like once they get bigger and you actually stick a Q-tip inside, then that's when you have to like go around in the ear and make sure that you get that completely clean, and make sure the jewelry is clean every time you put it back in. That's really important. And there's something for like the rest of your life, you're going to have to clean them every day. Because if you don't, then your ears are going to smell. It's going to be gross. Another thing, like when picking out jewelry, keeps on back. But when picking out jewelry, it can be really expensive sometimes, and sometimes you have to buy one plug at a time, which is really stupid. So like you can end up paying $12 just for one pair, and I don't think that's pretty good. I found sites where you pay only $6 a pair, but I mostly am going to get mine off eBay and online sites, because in stores they're really expensive. But from like the best and worst, like the worst type of plugs to get is silicone, because everyone loves them because they're easy to put in your ear and they like you don't really feel them in your ear. But they're the worst kind because the bacteria like grows on them and it's really gross. You don't want that. but probably the best type is organic, which is the wood ones, which are fairly light, and the other ones are like stone and glass ones, but those are heavy. And like sort of the in between is acrylic because they're not too heavy, but you have like a less chance of getting an infection that way. That's a good thing. And like when it comes to do this, I do like a bunch of research before you do it, because that's what I did. Because there are so many different types of plugs and everything, it can get confusing. Because there's like regular plugs which have O-rings at the back, then there's saddle plugs, flared plugs, and there's like a bunch of different types. And I know for a fact single flared plugs and regular plugs with the O-rings at the back are probably the best. And double flared and saddle plugs are like when you're first sealing up, because yeah, it doesn't come out good. But yeah, like there's a lot of stuff you need to know. When I size up Monday, I might record it, but I might not. And when you're first doing it, what I did was I like used this medical stuff, and it's kind of slimy, but it made it so that like it slid in my ear a lot better. Like I took a shower before, so like my ears would stretch more. So I wouldn't just like get it and shove it through for the first time in your make sure everything's clean in your ear. So like don't just like get a taper and shove it through, because it will take a while to get it through most likely, and it'll be hard and it'll take a while to heal. Because my friend, she had 18s and she went directly up to a size 8 because she's stupid, and they were acrylic plugs too. So it hurt so bad and her ear was like bright red, and it took her forever to get it all the way through. So that's why when you're stretching, I recommend stainless steel and making sure your ears are like warm, like out of the shower, and putting stuff on the taper itself. And there's just a lot, and it's normal for your ears, like the inside of your ear, to bleed once you take them out for the first time, because your ears aren't used to it. After a while, that should stop, and after a while of sizing up, it'll go down. But yeah. So I hope this helps most of you, and if you have any questions, then just let me know, and I'll hopefully be making a video of me sizing up to 10, and then I'm going to wait another 2 weeks, but I think those ones have tunnels with them, so I'll wait like a couple days to switch in with them. And I don't know when I'm going to upload that, because I might just record every time I size up and then put it into one video. But yeah, I hope that helps. What are you doing, Cashew? Well, she's so adorable. Here. There she is. I know, I'm blocking your sunlight. But anyway, let's not do that. Yep. She's adorable. But anyway, if you have any questions, then message me on here, and I'll probably make a video. So I don't know if I included everything, because I'm just doing this off the top of my head. So message me, or you could also ask me in Tumblr. I have 2 Tumblrs. One of them sort of is, I don't know, like the gauges sort of have to pertain to it, but not really. Stretch yours. And then the other one's my personal blog. So message me if you want to. Ask me through there, or you could just comment below and I can comment back. Or if you have multiple questions, then I'll just make a video. And I hope to make more videos soon. And hopefully I answered some of your guys' questions about it. And hopefully what I'm telling you helps. because usually when you go on the internet and ask questions, you get a lot of people like criticizing you for your choice and saying a bunch of stupid stuff. Like, I know I asked a question of how long I should wait to take the tapers out, and someone's like, "Oh, when are you gonna stretch to the bottom of your lip too?" And I was like, "It has nothing to do with it." And they're like, just like a bunch of stupid stuff. So it's easier to just try to find someone who has pages, well, stretchers, because they're not gonna give you something stupid about it, and they're not gonna like criticize you for wanting to have stretchers. So I hope I helped, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.